Let's begin with our next client today, Miss Jeannine. Just bringing forward Jeannine's angels, her guides, and please let me know when you're ready.
We are ready.
Wonderful. Let's begin with a body scan for Jeannine, just scanning through the body, and please let me know what areas we need to address for her today.
Her mind, hmm, her throat, her heart, hmm, a little in the gut.
What do you see happening in the mind?
She has a lot of questions. She is always thinking this one. She's always assessing. She is always coming to the next step. She's very quick. She doesn't miss a beat. She is very connected as well. She is listening well. We are appreciative of her. She has great knowings to share with the earth. She's there for the earth to help her. She is connecting the dots. She's given a piece to the puzzle and she completes it quickly. She doesn't waste any time. She is there for her mission and she is doing excellent work. Her mind is working very quickly. But allow yourself to rest. You have been going so quickly through the steps that you are forgetting. Your physical vessel is not as fast as your soul. Your soul is infinite and has an infinite energy source, but your physical vessel is dealing with the third dimensional densities and could use some rest sometimes, dear. So please relax. Know that you are way ahead of them all, and you may take a break from time to time. Won't you breathe? You will have plenty of time, don't you worry.
Very good. And what about the throat?
She is a star being in hiding. She is so powerful, so knowing, but she pretends to be normal. She blends in. No one would know who she is truly. Only a small group of people does she allow to see who she truly is. To the rest of the world, she acts like them. She's very good chameleon, you know. She's very good at playing both roles. She can turn it on and off in a second. She knows who she can talk to, and she knows who she cannot. And she flips the switch on, off, on, off, on, off. That can be exhausting as well, for her knowing of who she is growing so strongly, so rapidly, so wide, that it is hard to be a chameleon anymore. It is hard to just sit still and to blend in, to keep her mouth shut. She is struggling to keep her mouth shut. She wants to tell them all what they need to hear. She says, "Don't you understand? Don't you see what's happening? Don't you know what's to come?" And she's wanting to open her mouth. And we encourage her to do so, for she is a forerunner and needs to be heard.
Wonderful. And how about her heart?
We are sorry for her heartbreak today. She is very sad. Her heart is broken. She feels a piece of her has left, but it has not. She needs to know it's not gone. It's with her now, always, infinitely. There is no destruction of the energy. It is always remains. It is just in a different form. is in a different dimension, dear. We will be happy to bring this information forward for you today. You will be okay. We are sending you the love from this source.
Beautiful. And how about her gut?
She's a little tired. She has great willpower. She has great fire most days, but the heartbreak has taken her down a bit. The heartbreak has put out her fire a bit. She feels a bit defeated, a bit of giving up, a bit of, oh, what the heck am I doing here? A bit of wanting to throw in the towel, for it feels heavier without this beautiful light force on earth with her beside her. But she needs to know that it is okay, it is on purpose. And we hope that the messages brought through today will reignite her fire, her passion for continuing to help the planet as she had set out to do in the first place.
Wonderful. And I personally know this amazing soul. And I would agree, she is very, very powerful. Amazing. If we could just have the angels bring in some beautiful heart healing for her today, just infusing her heart with so much love and helping to reignite that fire. I know Jeannine would be so appreciative of that.
We are here for her today. We have been with her all along. She is so greatly loved by so many. We are pouring in the love back to her that she has so selflessly poured out to all. It is being returned a thousandfold at this time to keep her head up and to keep her strong.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Who do we have with us today to bring through Jeannine's messages?
We are here to talk with her. We are the Octorians. This is a child of ours. She is very powerful, as you speak of, Heather. We are so happy to have direct communications with her on this day, for she needs to know her power. She needs to feel it in her core. She needs to be ready. We are here to activate her today. Let us see who is with us in this child's journey. We see the Syrians are also connected to her. They would like to also activate her as well. We see the Pleiadians, but it feels like a support team, perhaps of a soul member in her life. It feels like that. They are connected, but not in direct connection. But in her earth life, we don't know if that makes sense. It's a connection.
Yes.
And the angels are strong with us today in prayer as they lift up her beautiful soul. We are here. There's also Andromeda. So that this is funny. You will laugh. They say, "Oh, and the Andromeda dogs are strong with us today."
Oh, wonderful.
They say she does not know she has her own Andromeda dogs. They
Mm.
they use your own joke for her. She is with the Andromeda dogs. Lift her in spirit and heart today.
Oh, that's so beautiful. So let's get into that and thank you to everyone who's here with us today. Her first question is around her sweet Sadie, who just crossed over just last week. She had health issues, but she had said that she wanted to be here with Jeannine for the shift. So she was surprised when she crossed. She says, my husband and I both felt Sadie was very special and a high level being. I have often wondered if she and I are up on a ship together above Earth. Can you help her to understand who Sadie is, where she came from, what is her role in her current life? What can you share today?
Sadie has stepped forward with us today. We will see who wants to speak. Sadie herself says she cannot speak. She feels so sad for her mother. Mm, We can translate. Let us ask the Syrians if they would like to speak for her. For Ish, she is a Syrian goddess, you know. We will speak for them. They are allowing us to do this for them, they say. She is from Sirius, mother. She loves you so. She is a Syrian goddess being. She brings a great life force energy to all that is. She was there to nourish the earth and to nourish all around her as the goddess that she is. You felt her life force, for it is large, it is powerful, it is giving, it is nourishing, as we have said. Let us get her message and we will relay it. Sorry, it does take a little bit longer this way, but we are the Syrians. We would like to come through directly instead. We apologize for the delay. Sadie is here with us now. She is apologetic mother of her leaving abruptly, or it was unexpected in your human mind. Although your soul was already aware of this, it was in communications. We need you to know that you did everything right. You did nothing wrong. She needs you to stop going over things in your mind. You need to stop asking yourself what you should have done, what you should have not done. She said you did everything perfectly. It was exactly as we had planned it. I wanted to live out the rest of my life in peace. I wanted to be free. I wanted to feel good. And you allowed this for me, mother, through your knowing, through your listening. You were listening, you were following your guidance, and you allowed this to happen for me. There is no what if, there is no what should I have done, what should I not? Did I miss something? No, mother, she says, you did not. We had decided this together on a soul level because we needed to make sure that you would not be worried. We needed to make sure that they did not drug me, that they did not do anything to me that my body did not need. I needed to carry the Syrian codes to the earth, and through natural means only this could occur. You allowed my healing through natural means because it was a way for my body to continue to carry the Syrian codes. This is very important for Earth, Mother, and you knew this. And I am so grateful that you listened to your inner wisdom, to your knowing. For the human mind would be scared, and the human mind would reach for things that would have inhibited my light codes from coming through. It was a way for us to do this without fear, mother, for if you had thought that I was too sick, that you needed to medicate me, that you needed to do something drastic, I could not carry out what I needed to carry out, she says, for the end of her life, for her mission. It was her mission to be there. It was her mission to leave when she did. She says it was not an accident. We knew of this. This is how it was planned. You need to know that it is time. I needed to be on Sirius. I needed to be here to fully project the codes that Earth so desperately needs from us at this time. You are powerful enough to accept my codes. Our energy is connected enough. Do you know, Mother? She says you are able to carry out the Syrian codes to the Earth, and therefore she is able to project them at this time for you and family. It is a partnership that you have engaged in, she says. You have done this before for other planets. You have done this for other existences, as this is something that the Syrians and Arcturians have teamed up in to bring both strengths to the planet of what is needed. Together, we were a perfect partnership. Yes, we still are. You need to know that our partnership is not over, Mother. That you are helping to carry the codes for Earth for the transition to occur. It was time. I needed to go home to allow this to fully come through. There was never anything wrong with me, you should know. They say there's something wrong with her physical body, and I need you to know there was not, because I was bringing through so much energy. It was very hard on my vessel. It was very hard on my circulatory, heart, nervous system. All of these systems that work with the energy were very full, very powerful, overloaded. But that was a choice that I made, for I could hold the codes long enough for what was needed, and I succeeded. You should be so proud of us, Mother. We are doing beautiful work together. And I smile when you say, I think we are on a ship. That is right. We do reconnect in dream time. We do go for rides and embrace and hug and cheer. We are so happy together. We have known each other for eons, Mother. We enjoy working together. You could call us work buddies. We are partnership in helping the ones that need the help. And we are doing beautiful work this time, like we have done many, many times before. Please do not be sad for a second, for we had planned this together. It was a knowing, it was known, it wasn't something that happened. It wasn't a sadness. It was the next step that needed to occur for all. I hope that you can see that, Mother, for it was much needed for what's to come. It was time. I could not be there any longer as the energy shifts again. I needed to be here to project the most amount of energy at the perfect moment. Do you understand? It is time for me to be here. But do not be sad, for we will see each other again soon. I love you so, Mother.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that information. And I just wanted to clarify for Jeannine. You said the Andromedans were here, or the Andromedogs were also supporting her. What does she need to know about that?
Hello, we are the Andromedogs today. We are so excited to be with you. We are the soul family, you could say, of your other beautiful Andromedog. Your Andromedog wants you to know that we are all here to support your heart, for we are sad too that we have lost a family member today, but they are not lost. We want to raise your heart up with love, with healing, with hope, with knowing that all that you already know and suspect is correct. We have been here to support you. We know what you are feeling and thinking, and we know that you are way ahead of the game. We see that you already know what is happening, what this was about. You are so far ahead of others who are also in your position. We just want you to know that we are here as your support team in the house still. We will promise to lift you up, to love you, to give you the beautiful, joyous energy that you need at this time. For Sadie is not gone. She is just very busy, Mom. She has always been the superstar of the family. We know that, and we enjoyed allowing her to take the front seat and to be the superstar in the house, because we are just so proud of her too. So, Mom, we want to be here for you, and we give you hugs, and know that Sadie is so powerful. We are in awe of her, and we are cheering her on too. but we have not left you, and we will continue to be with you on this journey and bring you the love that your heart needs. We love you, Mom.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. All right. So, her next question, she says, in a clearing session with James, he brought through information that I had a lifetime in the house of Mary Magdalene, tending to children. This makes sense to me as I feel I have a strong connection to the Essenes and their way of life. I'm wondering if that lifetime and or the Essene way of life is meant to act as a template for the wellness center that I hope to establish in this life. What can you share with her about her connection to the Essenes and how that's connected to the wellness center that she hopes to have one day?
We are back, Jeannine, to help you with your question here. Yes, you have lived many lives in different roles, such as this. This was an important one, yes, you remember. For it is all playing out again. It is a remembrance that the earth is deciding to have to replay to bring you back to the Christ consciousness of how the earth needs to remember itself. It is a Christ consciousness that is going to allow the earth to ascend, allow the beings to collectively see that they are one. Yes, you have lived a life as this. Your soul remembers it well, for it is a blueprint, if you want to call it that, for what is needed on earth now. It was a blueprint. Many are feeling this way. They are remembering their lives around this time period and saying, that is weird. I remember that. I feel that. I feel connected to that essence. Yes, many of you have lived in this time period, which is also now, it's the same. And you are bringing it forward, for this is what the earth is needing. Specifically to your question, you are a healer. You are a light bringer. You are a revolutionary visionist. You see what is needed to come. You can see what is unraveling in front of your face, and you are planning in advance. Yes, that mind never stops, does it? Just keeps going and going and going and figuring out what does the world need next. And you are connecting those dots so beautifully, and we are proud of you. This is a part of it all. Yes, you are seeing the big picture of it all. You have much to offer, dear. You will be setting in motion what will be needed for the children, for the next generation to survive, for the next generation to change the earth. You will be the teacher. You are the teacher. You are gathering all of your information now in order to appropriately teach the next soul groups coming in. They are eagerly awaiting you and your instruction. The children are very happy that you are here to be the forerunner for them. You are tying it all together. You will allow the next generation to heal in ways that are not offered now. You will be the nurturing source. through your intelligence, through your innate healing abilities. You are in touch with them. Yes, that is true. You have in integrated your natural healing abilities and are discovering them through the now, which you will use to help those who need you the most, which are the children. In the future, it is a deja vu repeat of itself for different time and space, but it is the same. It is an overlap, an overlay, in order for all around to understand that the time is now for the Christ consciousness to come to fruition. It is a repeat, yes, and it is playing out through your efforts. You are correct, and you need to continue to move forward in these efforts. For you are getting all of these symbols and all of the knowledge and all of the understandings easily and quickly, and you are moving on them, and we are so proud of you. So you need to continue to do so, for you have not missed a beat. We are talking in your ear constantly, and you are getting the direct downloads, and we smile. You are very good at this. We will continue to encourage you and to be with you on this journey as you start the new wave of healing for those who will be of need.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. So, as we were just talking about her connection with the children, she says, I sense that I have a connection to the trafficked children on this planet and often feel I am doing more work in dream time than during the day. Can you tell me if I'm currently working with the children to rescue and heal them?
Yes, you know that you are. You are very passionate about this project. So are the Pleiadians, which you work with. Now we understand why they have shown themselves today. You show us you are funny. You are like a little project manager, so to speak. You connect with all of the different beings in order to fulfill the projects that need to happen. You say, okay, listen up, everybody who has the ability to do this. And they raise their hand, and you make the connection, and you connect yourself to them, and you utilize them for what they're great at. And then you do it again and again. You show us that everywhere. You're quite funny now that we're really looking into all of your relationships with all of these star beings. You are a great connector. We just had to point that out. Sirius raising their hands, the Andromeda dogs, everyone is so excited for you because you have helped them in so many ways. You help them all. You are taking calls from all different locations and making it happen for them all. We are proud of you, child. Okay, we are going back to the question. The Pleiadians are here. They are raising their hands. They show us that you work in conjunction with them. For many of them have taken this upon them to rescue the children. You are doing this in many ways. You are a healer in and of yourself, you need to know. So you can help with these children to relieve them from the darkness. You are very good at this. They utilize you on their ships. You are invited often to help with the missions in which they need you to release the darkness. You are very powerful in this, they show us. For they can do it, but they give us the word fierce. That's funny. They say, but she is very fierce. The darkness just leaves when she arrives. So they enjoy your strength upon their ships when they are rescuing. You do rescue missions nightly all the time. You are very busy right now, especially. You feel this weighing on your heart and your soul. And you do not sit still for a minute, as we have discussed with you. You are very busy. You are constantly doing something for someone, somewhere, somehow. You show us you in collaboration with the Pleiadians, rescuing from all. Let us get a better picture from them what they want to share. Hmm. There's a lot of rescuing you show us. It is a lot of different pictures. It's not just the picture that is perceived on earth. You do show us the hidden children, yes, that they have been diligently uncovering the hidden children, bringing them to the surfaces, rehabilitating their souls and their minds, relieving it of the dark, making it shiny and new again so it may thrive. But you also show us you are a big rescuer for those that you wouldn't think need rescuing. We will give you this example for you are of the understanding that can handle it. You show us a simple child that you would see in a good home, you say. You say they are in a good home. They do not look like they need rescuing. And yet their free will has been taken away from their soul when they were injected with the darkness. Do you understand? That was their free will choice that was taken from them, and their soul has been entrapped. And you will not stand for it. And you are entering these homes with the Pleiadians and freeing the children that have been entrapped against their own free will. Do you understand? There is much of this. There are many to be rescued, for these children need to be awake. And with that injection, they have taken their light, taken their awareness of the light. It's hard for them to see it. They can only connect to the darkness. They connect to the AI, they connect to the information, to the wavelengths of information that they are entrapping their minds with, to tell them lies, to keep them scared. You show us this is a big part of what you do. You say, I see it, I will not stand for it. I'm going to rescue them all. Even the children who are in the quote good homes need rescuing. Their souls need rescuing, and you are there for it. And the Pleiadians are teaming up with you in this, for you will not stand for this injustice. These beautiful souls came here to help the earth, and against their free will, it was taken away. For you will not let that happen, and you are allowing them to be free again. We are so proud of your work to these children.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. So, her next question, she says, I have been working recently with encoding water using healing codes, which are numbers, words, and sound frequencies, in hopes of purifying and raising the vibration of the water to support my physical health and to help me to transmute and release energy for the collective. She says, please let me know if I am on the right track with the way I am working with water or if there's something that I should do differently.
Well, dear, you are very powerful. You know this. You need to know something, because this is hard for the Octurians. We see you diligently doing this, and you are doing it beautifully. And yes, you are on the right track. It is easy for you. But then you look around and you get frustrated and you say, why cannot others do this? Why cannot others see the power? Why cannot others do this? If we all could just do this, this would be easy and the life of everyone could change. We could change the planet overnight if everybody could just do it in this way. But that is the problem. They're not like you. There are not that many Octurians there, dear. This is a superpower from your home planet, if you want to call it that. You are a super woman, superpower force. You need to realize that this is your gift to them, which I think you understand that as well. But you want to shake people a bit, and that is very Arcturian of you. We do not shame you for that, for we would like to shake them as well. You get frustrated and you look around. Don't you understand? Do you not see your power? Why don't you just encode your own water with your light frequency and allow it to heal you, you say? They cannot. They do not understand. We just wish you to see that, for this can get more frustrating as time will go on, for you will start to uncover ways to heal that others cannot. But you need to know that is exactly why you're there, because they cannot. Do you understand? They do not have this gift that you have been given, and therefore you are the gift bringer. You are the one who are going to be helping all of them to heal in this way. This is a healing that they do not know of. This is a healing that has not been brought to the earth. It is very few and far between that understand the power that you are working with, the power that you hold to bring healing to not only the physical vessel, but also the soul through these light frequencies that you are encoding in the water. This is your beautiful gift for the earth. Do you know that? So it is not a question of, am I doing it right? Is it helping? Of course it is. You know this. You feel it. You know it. You feel it. You know it. You feel it. It is who you are. It is what you do. It is easy for you. You are Arcturian. But you need to know it's not easy for everyone. So we need to give you this understanding, for it will be frustrating for you. You said, I told them how to do it. I told them this is what you do with the water, and this is how you heal yourself. And they must have done it wrong, or they didn't listen to me, you will say. Okay, you need to know it is not their gift, child. They do not have the ability to bring that type of frequency that you so easily carry within yourself to the waters. Do you know? So that is our answer to this question. A little different than you thought it would be, yes, but understandable, for the Arcturian mind can grow frustrated when others cannot do what you can do. You say, you are in a human body, I am in a human body. You should be able to do the same thing. Are you not listening to me? And they will look confused and they will say, I don't get it. Don't be mad at them. They don't get it. They are not Arcturian, dear. Do you understand? Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you so much for that. So, her next question, she says, during my appointment with Emily, I asked about issues with anxiety that I feel have held me back in many ways for much of my adult life. The answer that Emily received was that the anxiety stemmed from a gift that I am misinterpreting or misunderstanding. Can you explain this in greater detail?
Course. So let's just break this down for you have missed it, huh? You say, I feel anxiety. What is anxiety to the human body, huh? Your Arcturian mind already knows this. It is energy, it is frequency, it is how fast it is traveling. Is unsettled energy, correct? Is discombobulated energy. Yes, we like that. We will say that. It is energy that has been confused. And Emily says, oh, you misinterpreted your gift. Hello, child. Yes, your gift is huge. You are a receiver. You are a transformational being. You transform energy into pure light. You heal. You take something that is discombobulated. Yes. For instance, your really discombobulated water on earth, huh? And then you put your transformational energy, light force into it, and you turn it into something beautiful and symmetrical, something that is healing for the human cells, for the human soul. That is you in all ways. You don't just do this for water, of course. You do it for all frequencies around you, yes? So, what are you feeling when you say, I feel anxiety? You are feeling the discombobulation of the energy from others. You say, oh, I just went to the store and now I have anxiety. I cannot shake it. Darn it, what is wrong with me? This darn anxiety is really catching up with me today. Oh dear, you have to stop it. That's not yours, and you know that. That is energy that has been magnetized to you because you need to be here to transform it. You are a little transformer of energy. You are changing it. You are making it into the beautiful crystal patterns that you see in your waters. That is what you do for all. You need to know that you siphon it off of people. Ha! You say, well, I don't want to siphon it off of people anymore. I just want to put it in my water. Okay, no, but you cannot do that. You are a transformational being in and of yourself. That is your pure essence. You do not get the choice. For when an Octurion comes to Earth, you will feel it all. Did you know the most sensitive beings, what they call sensitive on Earth, are the Octurions? We are some of the most sensitive beings, for the frequency on Earth is much, much different than it is here. It is quite a big frequency change when you incarnate there, isn't it? You say, what the heck is the energy around me? Oh, welcome to Earth. That is your job. That energy that you feel is your job. It is your gift. You're welcome. You are a Turian. You do that for others. Do you know that? But you need to remember that it is a gift. Okay, we will say, yeah, she is correct when she says you misinterpret. This is not negative. You say, there's something wrong with me. What's wrong with me? Well, if you want to say something's wrong with you, then we say, oh, it's because you are on the wrong planet, right? Haha. Oh, that's what's wrong. What's right is that you made the sole decision to step into Earth to help to do that job for others, for they cannot do it for themselves, as we have told you. They did call you in for this reason because they cannot do it for themselves. So you need to accept it as a beautiful gift. And you need to stop bringing fear and attaching fear to the anxiety of why can't I get rid of this? Okay, we know that Octurians do get frustrated easily because we are you and you are us, but you need to think of it as a beautiful gift and embrace it. And so when you feel that anxiety, the discombobulated energy of all of the different humans, of all of the different things and situations and energies that are arising on planet Earth in order for you to ascend, in order for you to go home, you need to remember that you just need to do your job and do it fast so that you all can go home. Yes? Stop playing in it. Stop looking at it, saying, what is this energy? It doesn't matter. It's not yours anyways. Transform it and move on. Transform it and move on. You do it with the water. You say, I will transform it and move on. It is easy. We'll do it with the energy around you. That is the same. It is exactly the same. You are doing exactly the same thing to the water as you do to the energy, but you fear the energy because you say it makes me feel weird. I don't like it. Well, then stop feeling it. Don't feel it. Just transform it. Transform it, move on. Transform it, move on. Tell people you're welcome. Oh, you are welcome. Do you feel better after you spent time with me? You're welcome. I did that for you. Yes? You are a gift, child. Embrace your gift. Rise up to the strength of it and know that you are here for it. Smile. The next time you get anxiety, smile. Say, you are welcome. I will transform this for you and move forward. Yes? And Sadie is saying, oh, yes, mom, I will help you. I will help you. I will help you. She says, don't think that I'm not helping you do this anymore because I'm helping you more now than I ever was in the dog body. You should know. So call on me when you need extra power for transforming of the energy, and we will work together as the best tag team ever. And she is happy to help you.
Wonderful. And Can you just give her a tip to help her if she feels like that energy gets a little stuck and she's unable to release it? What would you advise her to do to transform that energy and not feel that feeling?
Okay, so you need some help. So we will say she needs to use her powerful mind, for she is Octurian. So you need to stop and you need to think about how you put your energy into the water to transform it into beautiful symmetrical patterns. You know how to do this. You've been doing it. You've been working with it. We need you to do the same thing through the power of your mind, your energy field, your heart, your soul, and you push it out just like you push it into the water, dear. And you push it out away from you. And you push that beautiful life force through your top of your head down to the very tips of your toes, from front of you and behind you. And you push it out all through you at the same time. And you feel what it is to transform the energy literally in front of your own eyes. This is your power. It is easy for you. So when you need that help and you are getting smothered by that discombobulated energy of earth, you need to stop and act like you are transforming the water in that moment. And it will be done easily. And you will go stronger in this. And pretty soon you will do it with not thinking about it. You will just get a little nudge of that energy and you will say, oh, I need to transform that quickly. And you will just do it and you will not have to sit in it and worry about it. It will not be a problem. But you just needed to understand first and foremost that this was your strength. This is not your weakness. This is not something you need to worry about or think about, for it is not yours. It is theirs, and you are here to help them alleviate this for them. It is your gift because you are a healer of all. And we are so proud of you. You will do this easily now that you know. You know, Arcturians are funny about things like this. Heather, you say she needs help from the heart. She doesn't. She's Arcturian. She needs someone just to tell her. Did you know? As an Arcturian, we just need to know. And once we know, correct? We say, oh, I know now. I just didn't have the knowing. I didn't have the understanding. But once we do, we get over it pretty fast. We're pretty resilient in that way. We're not going to have a pity party because that takes up very resourceful time and we don't need anyone to take up our time. So she knows now. She doesn't need very many tools. She is a smart Arcturian. She knows and she says, oh, okay. Is that what it is? Never mind. Just kidding. I will just transmute it, transform it, and move on with my life. Very good.
Excellent. Thank you so much for that. I think that was advice that I could use as well. Wonderful. All right. So, her final question, she says, my husband has changed our financial strategy to more unconventional investments in the last couple of years. We are both hoping that this new financial plan will allow us to retire early and fund a healing center. Please advise whether we are on track or we need to tweak or overhaul our strategy. What can you share with them about their current financial strategy?
We like it. We like it. We do. We are looking at it. You know, it's funny. Humans always look at it like, oh, is this a good investment? Should I make a different one? We look at the energy flow. Where is the energy flowing from? It's coming from both of your hearts. For what? For the service of all. Did you know that? It's a very beautiful energy flow that you both have going, you know. This is very selfless. This is very not common, we should say. For many, think of their finances for themselves. They say, I want to make sure I'm taken care of for me to live forever. Haha. Okay, no, that's exaggerating, but still they set it up like I want to have money forever for me so I can continue to live on earth for me, for me, for me. And that is usually why people set up all of their money to live for as long as they can. without any money worries. But when we look at your situation, we are pleased. We are very happy with you and your husband, for you have made choices that flow with the universe. You have made these choices from the heart to continue to help humanity in any way possible. And you need to know that when you make such choices from the heart, your choices are for service to others, that you cannot fail. Did you know you are supporting the ones that need you most at this time through your choices? And in doing so, you will be repaid. You will have abundance that you need at the exact time that you need in order to feel the service to others. There will not be a lack to serve the others in the way that you are desiring, for it is a huge need of the earth. We don't know if we need to elaborate on that, do we, Heather?
I think that was I think that was great. I think that was great. All right. Are there any final messages today for Jeannine?
Hello, Jeannine. We are your angel team. We would like to say hi. We are so happy for you right now. I know there's still a heaviness on your heart, and we are going to be with you through all of that heaviness until it is completely relieved. We will be working diligently with you and Sadie to help you reconnect so that you may see her easily and feel her easily, and you will easily be able to work together through this beautiful bond that you have formed through your hearts. We are supporting you and your family right now as times are upon us that you will be needed more than you know. We are so proud that you have moved so quickly through the awakening. You have never been asleep, we see. You have listened so well to all of your guides and to your higher self. And you have been following the path that is going to lead the earth home. You are a true leader. You are a true teacher. We are so proud of you. We wish for you to speak to any that you feel will listen at this time, for you are very influential in ways that you do not even understand yet. Your light is so bright that just connecting with you at all is helpful for these souls. So please keep going and shining that light bright, knowing that you are doing so many things for so many souls. You show us collecting everywhere you go a job and fulfilling it, and collecting a job and fulfilling it, and you never stop, and you are on a true mission. You are on a mission on earth and a soul mission. You have all the missions going, we see. It's like you've created mission upon mission upon mission in order to fulfill all of the different roles that the earth is needing right now. It wasn't enough for you to see one role that needed to be fulfilled and to complete that mission. But you looked around and said, well, there's a need over there, and there's a need over there, and there's a need for this, and there's a need for that, and this, and this, and this, and this. And you show us it's an infinite amount of needs that you are fulfilling in different ways. It's like you have your hand in everything that is needing, you're giving to, you're showing, you're providing, you're activating, you're transmuting, you're doing so many incredible things. We are just so proud of you for your energy and for your love for this planet. It runs deep, and you are truly connected to helping these people and to helping these souls that have been crying out for help for eons. And we are just so proud of your soul for taking this enormous call right now and for fighting, standing up, and living every day through the sole power of your heart for all. We could not be more proud of you. We love you so much. We will be with you every step of this journey until we all unite and get to celebrate for all of your hard work. We love you so.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for all of those beautiful messages for Jeannine. We'll allow her guides and angels to begin to recede with so much love and gratitude for the information you've shared today.